Wake up in the morning, look at the calendar. Another day starts. Go to work or school. Do the same things every single day. Come home, scroll online, watch TV, and go to sleep. And then repeat the exact same thing again tomorrow and the day after. That's how most people live their entire lives. They just live on repeat. And they don't even realize that they are wasting their precious time. If you take a step back and look at your life from an outside perspective, chances are that you will see just how much you have been wasting your life without even realizing it. In today's society, we tend to fall into these bad habits and routines that don't help us at all. We become mindless workers and consumers. We wake up early in the morning and immediately check our phones for messages and emails. Then we start scrolling through social media, and before we know it, half of our day has already passed. And if you are not careful enough, you will continue to live like this until one day you wake up and realize that you have wasted your entire life doing nothing. So today, let's talk about 3 reasons why you are wasting your life without even knowing it. No. 1. You live on autopilot. Think about the last time you did something for the first time. You probably felt excited and a little nervous, right? But as time goes by, everything becomes routine, and you start doing things on autopilot. Autopilot is basically a setting where you don't have to think about what you're doing because your brain already knows what to do. For example, when you drive a car, you don't have to think about how to move your hands or feet because your brain already knows how to do it. However, sometimes you may make mistakes when driving, which means that autopilot is not always perfect. The same thing happens in our daily lives. When we do the same things over and over again, we start to do them on autopilot. For example, you might be eating breakfast right now and you probably don't have to think about what you're doing because your brain already knows how to eat. But sometimes we can make mistakes when we are on autopilot. For example, you might burn breakfast or forget to put the lid on the toilet. Autopilot is useful because it allows us to focus on other things, but it can also be dangerous because it can cause us to make mistakes. We often get stuck in autopilot mode and we don't even realize it. When we are on autopilot, we are not fully present in the moment, and we are not able to enjoy our lives to the fullest. Instead, we are just going through the motions. This is especially true when we are doing things that we don't enjoy. For example, you might be studying right now and you probably don't want to be doing it. So your brain puts you on autopilot so that you can finish your work as quickly as possible. Or you might be watching TV and your brain puts you on autopilot so that you can relax and enjoy the show. But when we are on autopilot, we are not fully present in the moment and we are not able to enjoy our lives to the fullest. Instead, we are just going through the motions. When we are on autopilot, we are not fully aware of what is going on around us. We are not able to appreciate the beauty of nature or the people around us. We are not able to feel the wind on our skin or the sun on our face. When we are on autopilot, we are not living our lives to the fullest. We are wasting our precious time doing things that we don't even enjoy. We are not able to appreciate the things that make life worth living. Autopilot is a dangerous place to live in because it can cause us to waste our lives without even realizing it. If you want to avoid wasting your life, you need to wake up and pay attention to what is going on around you. You need to be present in the moment and enjoy the things that make life worth living. No, 2, you chase approval. Everyone wants to be accepted and loved by others. It's human nature. But sometimes our need for acceptance can cause us to make bad decisions. For example, you might stay in a toxic relationship just because you do not want to be alone. Or you might pursue a career that you hate just because it is what your parents wanted for you. There are many reasons why people chase approval. Some people are afraid of being rejected or abandoned. Others want to feel loved and accepted. Still, others want to be successful and admired. Whatever the reason, chasing approval is a surefire way to waste your life. First of all, when you are chasing approval, you are constantly looking for validation from others. This means that you are not confident in your own opinions and feelings. You are always seeking the approval of others. As a result, you are not able to make your own decisions and live your life the way you want to. Secondly, when you are chasing approval, you are often putting other people's needs before your own. This means that you are not taking care of yourself or pursuing your own happiness. Instead, you are always trying to please other people. When you do this, you are essentially wasting your life because you are not living it to the fullest. Finally, when you are chasing approval, you are often comparing yourself to other people. This can lead to envy and dissatisfaction with your own life. When you are constantly comparing yourself to others, you will never be happy with what you have. You will always want what others have, and this is a surefire way to waste your life. Instead of chasing approval, you should focus on living your life the way you want to. You should be confident in your own opinions and decisions. And you should take care of yourself and your own happiness. Of course, this is easier said than done. It takes courage and strength to live your life the way you want to, especially in a world where everyone is trying to tell you what to do. But it is possible, and it is worth it. If you want to avoid wasting your life, stop chasing approval. No. 3. You keep waiting. Waiting for the right time. Waiting for the perfect moment. We all do it. We wait for things to happen instead of making them happen. And in the meantime, we waste our lives. The truth is, life is never going to be perfect. There will always be things that get in the way of your happiness and success. So why waste your life waiting for everything to be perfect before you start living? If you want to avoid wasting your life, you need to start taking action. Stop waiting for the right time and start making it happen. Don't let life pass you by. Stop waiting and start living. The bottom line is that if you want to avoid wasting your life, you need to be aware of the signs. You need to be honest with yourself about whether you are living the life you want to live, and you need to be willing to make changes if necessary. Life is too short to do things that don't make you happy. So if you're not careful, you could waste your whole life without even realizing it. The good news is that it's never too late to make a change. If you're unhappy with the way your life is going, you can always change it. So what are you waiting for? Start living the life you want to live today. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.